So clean played SPT on stream. Do I still have to do the whole hypothetically this isn't a real mod bit? If you've been around the Escape from Tarkov community for the last year or so, you've probably heard of SPT, or single player Tarkov. If you haven't, a yellow unsalted hammering surface made a video on that a bit ago that you should check out. And with recent development / community implosions,
$250 price point. For $250, I expect to download this new mode and then actually have the CEO of Battlestate Games come over and rim me out.
Either Nikita has lost his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Nikita, I'm talking to you, homie. Either you've lost your fucking mind, or you need to fire some motherfuckers. What's happening, bro?
Yeah.
Buyers, so people who bought the Edge of Darkness edition that said they got all the free DLC and they never need to pay for anything again. If those people upgraded their accounts, that's like the most beta thing ever.
Battlestate Games has made it clear that while they said a PvE mode didn't fit their vision of the game, it turns out that for $250 a pop, that vision, and their definition of words like DLC, is a bit more flexible than it might seem on the surface. And while SPT definitely does the trick for many, and slapping mods on top allows for tons of variation and customization in gameplay, some, not many, but some, Tarkov players have managed to have friends, and they aren't willing to let them go to truly escape from Tarkov. My most received comment in my original SPT video was from people lamenting that they couldn't play SPT with their friends. If only. Project Fika is a mod for SPT from a different set of developers. If you've heard of MPT, it's the same thing, it's just what they're going by now. SPT allows you to host a custom server to connect to. Fika allows others to connect to. Get it set up, go to start a raid, and you'll find a host raid button. Select the amount of participants you want, and they can join in from the same menu. Once you're in, you'll find tons of optional features, like chat updates on the status of your teammates, a pinging system, and even health bars if you're a degenerate psychopath. This mod is pretty configurable and allows for tons of customization right out of the box when it comes to enemy spawns, overall damage models, and you can set caps for AI amounts if you're having FPS problems. But in my opinion, there's a better way to manage it. I usually mod a bit more that is good for my health, but when it comes to co-op, considering you'll want to keep everyone's mods roughly in step with each other, it's easier for everyone if you just keep it simple. So I run 3 mods on top of SPT and Fika. If you see my last SPT video, you'll remember SPT Realism. It's got a ton of changes, like a stupid amount. Honestly, I disable like a quarter of them to keep it more vanilla plus. But in short, cleaner recoil, shorter time to kill for bots and you, new medical system, and tons of small things. High and low ready, short stocking guns, deafening from gunfire without ear pro, just tons of stuff. This one's always a no-brainer for me. Next up is Swag plus Donuts. Previously 2 mods, this package has 2 main features. First, it adds new locations for bots to spawn. I've seen scavs in D2. It also spawns bots in waves so that raids can feel lively without making your computer fucking explode. It's super duper configurable so you can make it into a deathmatch, a scav-free PMC kill zone, or a quiet walk in the woods. If you leave it vanilla, there will be plenty of conflict. But when I covered SPT originally, one major criticism kept popping its malformed little rotting sore of a skull out of the wet spots in the drywall to say, you can't replace human enemies, it ruins the game. This is for people who are bad at PvP. Play something else if you're bad. I'm not even reading this one's just psychotic. First counter argument. It's a video game. Who cares if someone else is playing a single player game that's easier than yours? Second counter argument. The HP on this armor is higher because the time to kill overall is lower. You didn't pay attention to what the mods did. Fuck you. Third counter argument. SAIN is a full AI combat system replacement with features, personality, and the ability to make Tarkov streamers with thousands of hours react like this.
Oh, look at him, goddamn pussy!
More like insane, am I right? PMC bots and scav bots now run for cover and use it for healing and reloading. They can extract, they clear dead space, and they pop stims. The feature list is long. I'll keep going. They can estimate your location based on flashlights, and they're gradually affected by light and dark. Their detection of gunshots is affected by caliber, weather, and occlusion from buildings. Bots will use single fire at long distances, and your recoil mods affect them too. But here's where they really shine in my book. More than their combat effectiveness, more than their aggression, more than their believability. The best feature of SAIN is their personality. There are Chad bots, there are Timmy bots, there are Rat bots, and there are crackhead MP5 green stim bots. Squad leaders will verbally give orders to their teammates and call you out to each other. Solos will try to skulk about and sneak up on you. And not only do they talk shit, if you talk shit, they can react and talk back. This makes the game feel so much more varied and alive. They can hear you reload and take the opportunity to suppress while another bot pushes you. Playing with this mod completely changes the feel of the game, and it's so nice to have the game be difficult because of smart AI, as opposed to having to fight your own weapons to get your target to go down. The moment that brought me into fully enjoying this set of mods was when I gotten slammed a few times on Ground Zero by PMC bots. Then, after clearing some buildings and getting some quest items, I took a few rounds from about 80 meters away. I realized I was outgunned and just went around. Realizing I respected these bots as opponents really put them on the level of other players to me. If you're just really into PvP, that's fine. But I got comments from people whose egos are so wrapped up in their KD that they don't care about having fun. They just want to be better than other people. And Tarkov's like not a good competitive game. There are way better options for competitive shooters. Regardless, this can be whatever you want. If it's too hard, you can make it easier. And if it's too easy, you can make it harder. Like everything else with modding, the best feature is that you can turn the experience into whatever you want. Body cam shooter, third person, hit markers and compasses on screen, floating RPG damage numbers. None of it's my style, but guess what? It's your fucking computer, man. You do what you want. Before now, SPT was sick, but it kept you from your friends. This mod is a game changer. No more hackers, no pay to win, no more special editions. I'll be honest, this isn't the easiest thing in the world to set up. And considering how messed up the AKI website's been from the amount of traffic they've been getting, I'll wish you luck getting everything set up. I'll have the links to the SPT Discord and the Fika Discord in the description. Feel free to help each other in the comments, but I'm not doing tech support. This whole situation has really been a massive endorsement for SPT, and I really hope more people are willing to give it a shot now. There's this really disgusting feeling in the back of all this to me. So much of the horrible design in Tarkov has been defended by saying it's Nikita's vision and the game is hardcore. But then the defense is for a magic rune that makes AI not shoot at you, or tens of millions worth of gear off the rip, or the ability to skip tons of progression, is that it's all easy to get anyway, so who cares? And it's just like, if the vision is so important, why is it okay to sell it down the fucking river? I really like Tarkov since I first played it, but I'm really glad I didn't get in super early. Because a lot of people in this community seem super stuck and saddened by being fucked like this, and I'm just kind of ahead of the curve. But listen, if you bought the game, have fun with it your way. They can't take more money you don't give to them. Please don't encourage this kind of behavior and buy this stuff. It's clearly intentionally unbalanced, so you buy more, and at that point, you're paying for bad design. And when the $500 edition comes out, they'll have even more than you. Subscribe to my fucking YouTube channel, and I hope with some help, you can escape from Tarkov.